Hey guys, I'm going to start a new thing, a new series, basically where I play through Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2, 3, 4, Sister Location, Pizzeria Simulator, then Ultimate Custom Night. But I'm gonna play through the games while giving commentary, like, talk about random things, talk about my experiences with the game, the franchise, and little things I know about the game, I guess, because, I know a lot about all of these click team games for the FNaF ones, the point and click games at least. I don't really know much about I don't really know much about Help Wanted, Help Wanted 2, or Security Breach. I don't really know much about the SteelWool games. But I know a lot about these original games because I've played them since they came out, right? So, yeah, we're going to start the series with the first game, the first entry in the series, the thing that made Five Nights at Freddy's, Five Nights at Freddy's. The beginning of it all. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, family pizzeria looking for security guard to work the night shift, 12 a.m. to 6 a.m., monitor cameras, whatever. Don't really get any time to read that. So first night. Oh, it's good to be in this office. This is where it all started, this office, guys. It's pretty insane. I've loved this game ever since it came out. Which I can't really say about all of the other games. So yeah, I'm not gonna mute the phone. We're gonna listen to what he has to say. Because there is some lore behind what he says, and, it'd be cool to listen to. Because I normally mute the phone call when, I do these Let's Plays with commentary. But I'm not going to this time.
So, I know it can be a bit overwhelming, but I'm here to tell you there's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. So,
I doubt that. There's a circus music in the back, a little Easter egg.
Let's see. First, there's an introductory greeting from the company that I'm supposed to read. It's kind of a legal thing, welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
The ambience and, like, the atmosphere. Oh, shoot. I just got the hallucination Easter egg, too. The atmosphere in this game is like no other game. FNaF 4 is pretty good, but oh my gosh, bro. This game, the atmosphere is so good. And I'm not trying to talk a lot over the, phone call, by the way. I just have a lot to say.
Blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them?
That's some odd wording Scott used for that. They get a bit quirky at night? Like, what?
I'd probably be a bit irritable at night, too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children, and we need to show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night.
And there's Foxy.
Something about their servos locking up if they get turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day, too. But then there was the bite of 87.
Yup, the bite of 87.
It's amazing that the human body can live
That's still somewhat a mystery to this day, too.
Now, concerning your safety, the only real risk to you as a night watchman here, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume on. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit.
That's
Now,
nice.
that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with crossbeams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort and death.
And death, yep.
The only parts of you that would
Yeah, I
like
don't
to
think
see
you're surviving
one
that.
would be your
Getting
eyeballs
stuffed inside of an
on the
animatronic suit.
mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, first station of the breeze. I'll chat with you tomorrow.
Which I think that's kind of illegal, you know? I feel like that should be something they tell you before you get the job. Yup. Alright, now that he's done yapping, I can start yapping. But, yeah, so the premise of this game is you're working a night shift at Freddy Fazbear's, after hours, and the animatronics, they get a bit quirky at night. Not that type of quirky, but, they come down to your office, and they think that you are an endoskeleton without its costume on, and so their goal is to stuff you inside a suit, because it's against the rules. which is kind of problematic because, you know, you want to keep your life as a security guard, kind of. And once I heard that, I would be leaving it, I would be booking it. I don't know why Mike Schmidt is deciding to stay in this establishment after hearing all that. But, you know, that's his choice, I guess. Wouldn't be mine, but everyone's different. So yeah. It's 2 a.m. The animatronics should start moving on night 1 right about now. But it's like really random because their AI is really low. But this game, unlike most of the earlier games in this series, this game doesn't feel rushed. It feels polished, it feels good. This game, I think it did what it was supposed to pretty well. The atmosphere is great. The gameplay, it might be a bit boring to some, but I feel like that's because the expectations on the gameplay for these games has gotten higher as new releases come out, because there's like more going on in maybe the later ones, like FNaF 2 and stuff. But the gameplay is still good, and for a person that's never played these games, this is a great one to start out with. It's the atmosphere, the horror aspect is perfect. I mean, these 3 animatronics look pretty creepy on the stage here. Unlike FNaF 2 with the toy animatronics, which don't look scary at all, I think Scott did a really good job with these animatronics. Bonnie, Chica, Freddy, they all look great. Foxy here in the Pirate Cove, he looks great. And Golden Freddy too. He's not a main animatronic, he just appears as an Easter egg, but he looks cool too. Yeah. And like the ambience that plays throughout the game and the little Easter eggs, like how you're hearing Foxy in here hum. It just sets up a great atmosphere for the game, and the Easter eggs spread throughout the game that you'll see on the camera sometimes. Like sometimes you'll notice the heads in this backstage staring at you. Like that, it's little things like that that make this game so terrifying when you're first playing it. I've played this game for almost a decade now, so you know, I'm not very scared of it. I've played it since I was like 5 or 6, and I'm 16 now, so... Well, then that would have meant I was playing it since like 7, because the game is not 10 years old. But you know what I'm saying, I played this game since I was in 1st grade, right? So, I'm not scared of it very much anymore, but I can see how someone would be scared of this if they're first playing it. And so Bonnie's moved, nobody else is really doing anything. Bonnie's kind of just chilling in the dining area. Not much really happens this night. You can honk Freddy's nose by clicking it, or in my case, tapping square. But yeah. This is a great first game for the series, I think. Arguably the best. It's just like, there's so many flaws that the other games have that this one doesn't have. Like, I don't know, guys. I think this is it's the perfect mix of everything that a horror game needs. And this is the first game of its, like, style, of its genre. This is the first game where you sit, you can't move around, you can't do anything. You feel helpless because you're just stuck inside an office for 6 hours. And it's terrifying because you can't do anything. You literally have to wait for them to come to you and then act when they're there. Which is a terrifying concept. So Bonnie's just chilling here, and it's 5 a.m. I guess nobody's gonna show up at my door for this night. Normally you'll get Bonnie to show up at your door like one time on the first night. Oh. There he is. He's in the hallway. Oh. Right when I say that, Bonnie's like on the move now. Where did this come from, Bonnie? Yeah, see. And the ambience when the animatronics are near, like the one playing now, since Bonnie's near, you can hear it. It makes the game a lot more eerie. Okay, he's still not there. I guess he moved back into the hallway. Yes, he did. Oh, Chica's gone too. She's right there. That's pretty creepy. Chica is pretty creepy looking on the cams. Oh, there's Bonnie again. Chica is pretty creepy to me. So is Bonnie though. Bonnie's pretty creepy, like right there. Like how you can't really see his eye. It's kind of like an endoskeleton eye. Like it's hard to see his eye right there. It looks weird. I just love how Scott did this game. I know I'm glazing a little too hard right here, guys, but you know. This is like my childhood franchise that I'm playing right now. I still play the games. I still love the games, so I'm gonna glaze a little bit. Oh, and here, see, here's a 5 children now. Oh, couldn't read it, but there was a poster for more lore in the game that you can get. There's 4 of them. So yeah, but that was the first night. Moving on to night 2. These are gonna get harder. Oh yeah, and see, there's the, like, masks in the back staring at me. And if I flip my camera and do it again, see, they're not no more. Alright, let's listen to what Phone Guy has to say.
Hello? Hello? Well, if you're hearing this and you made it to day 2, congrats. I won't talk quite as long this time since Freddy and his friends tend to become more active as the week progresses.
And sometimes you can see Bonnie, like, I'm gonna try and get it, come right up to the camera.
Make sure everyone's in their proper place, you know. Interestingly enough, Freddy himself
He's not doing it.
very often.
Come on, Bonnie.
I've heard he becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power.
Which is alluding to if you go out of power, Freddy's gonna be the one to kill you. Bonnie, come on. You're not gonna do it?
There are blind spots in your camera view, and those blind spots...
Oh, there, he did it. I just missed it. Y'all saw it, though. There's the circus music. Oh, he's gone now. Oh, there's Chica.
Be sure to check the door light. You might only have a few seconds to react.
Yeah.
Not that you would be in any danger, of course. I'm not implying that.
Right.
Also, check on the curtain in Pirate Cove from time to time. The character in there seems
Oh, I heard
unique
footsteps.
in that he becomes more active if the cameras remain off.
I guess I did hear
for a
footsteps.
time. I guess he doesn't like being watched. I don't know. Anyway,
There it is, guys. See, that's creepy.
Talk to you soon.
That's creepy. Okay, Bonnie's moving in the hallway. I can tell because of the ambience I hear now. And the heads are still staring at me. That's weird. So Freddy is too. If they're doing that, you know, multiple of these camera Easter eggs can happen at the same time, and there's Freddy right there staring at me. And then if I flip my camera again, he's not going to. Oh my gosh, I'm getting all the camera Easter eggs. There's another poster, it's me on the wall. Last time I got the crying children. Local pizzeria said to close by year's end after a long struggle to stay in business. Oh, Bonnie's at my door. First time seeing Bonnie. Couldn't read the whole thing. It's kind of hard to read the whole thing. But I mean, if you want to know what they say, you can look them up. The renders are like on Google for you to read. And an easy way to tell when, an easy way to tell when Bonnie is there or not, the light that's shining in the right to the left of Bonnie on the poster, that light right there that's flickering, it'll be different when Bonnie's at the door, so you just watch that to see when he's there or not. Which a lot of people know by now, but, you know, it wouldn't help to mention that for people that don't know. Because it can be somewhat difficult to figure that out. I think Chica looks so weird, creepy, right there, staring at you in the dining area. Yeah, so, not much is happening in these early nights, not much is happening really right now. Things don't really start happening until like night 4 or 5. There's that circus music again. Freddy won't start moving off his stage until like night 3, so you know, we're good on that. So yeah, no one's really moving right now. Foxy isn't moving because I've been, you know, using my cameras a lot. Your power drains faster and faster. Yeah, see, there's Foxy because I wasn't on my camera for a good bit, so he's appearing out of his little cove area now. Oh my gosh. Now, when I don't need Bonnie to do it, he keeps doing that. So yeah, there's Freddy staring. It's pretty eerie. Go back there, Bonnie. And the circus music keeps playing too. I don't know if that's like a lore thing or if that's just to be like creepy, but yeah. I think I heard Bonnie. Nope, I didn't. I guess I'm just hearing things, because, like, I'm hearing footsteps. But, like, apparently I'm not, because there's nobody nearby. So, I don't know what that's about. No, there's Bonnie. And Chica's in the kitchen. Yeah. And I think the kitchen is a cool aspect of the game too, because it uses audio, the audio element, to let you know that she's in here. Which is cool. It's a unique way to introduce audio into the game. Audio doesn't play as much into this game as it does with some other entries in the franchise, but it still plays an important factor in certain things. Like, you can hear when Freddy's moving around, you can hear when animatronics are nearby, you can hear when they're leaving because you'll hear the footsteps, you can hear all that. So it's still important. And it sets up the atmosphere of the game. Gosh, I haven't done a commentary on this game, other than when I played with my girlfriend. See, there's the crying children again, and there's a poster. If y'all want to pause that and try and read it, you can. It's kind of difficult to read it with the static over it, but yeah. Okay, so Bonnie's in the hallway again. What was I saying, though? I don't even remember. Oh, Bonnie's nearby. An interesting thing about this game as well is Scott tries to show you the aggression of the animatronics over time in different ways. Like, obviously, you know, they get faster over time, over the nights and stuff, but also, like, by night 4, the animatronics, when they're inside the West Hall and East Hall corners, they will start twitching, which they don't do up until night 4, I guess, to signify the anger or aggression that they're feeling. I'm not too sure, but I think it's a cool thing Scott did. I've said nothing but good things about this throughout this whole commentary so far. Oh, he's gone. Nope, he's not at my door. One thing I will say this game lacks, I guess, is replayability. Like, once you get through the game, there's not really much you're going back for. You know, you have the 6th night and then you have the custom night, but... Dang, Chica! She just sprinted to my door. I didn't even see her in the East Hall corner. But, like, it lacks replayability. After you get through all of the nights... Okay, she's gone, good. After you get through all of the nights, there's kind of not much to do in the game, other than that. Okay. There's a bunch of footsteps on here. My power is not looking good either, but I'll be fine. I guess Chica's in the kitchen. Nope, she's right there. Either I didn't see her or she just moved back there. But, yeah. I shouldn't... This is gonna just be, like, raw gameplay, by the way, as well. It's the same with the other gameplays I do of this. So, you know, I'm just gonna chill in this office right now until the power goes out. So, if I die, it's gonna still be in the video. But I shouldn't die, because I have a good amount of game knowledge. Like I said, of this game, at least. So, yeah, there we go. So I shouldn't really die. I don't know if I'm gonna do 420 mode for this, but it is pretty easy, so it wouldn't hurt to do it. So 3rd night. I'm gonna have to use my cameras a little less, for sure. So Chica's gonna be the first one to move this time. Bonnie isn't really gonna move until 2 a.m. And Freddy becomes active on this night as well, which is cool.
Most people don't last this long. I mean, you know, they usually move on to other things by now. I'm not implying that they died. That's not
Of course.
time. Things are getting real tonight. Hey, listen, I had an idea. If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuffed into a Freddy suit, try playing dead. You know, go limp. Then there's a chance that maybe they'll think that you're an empty costume instead. Then again, if they think you're an empty costume, they might try to stuff a mental skeleton into you. I wonder how that would work. Yeah, never mind. Scratch that. It's best just not to get caught. Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
Yeah, it's funny, because that line where he says, play dead, oh, there's another Easter egg, camera Easter egg. It's funny because when he says, play dead when you're, you know, in your blackout with Freddy and stuff, people actually took that, even though he said, scratch that, it's best just not to get caught. People took that and ran with it. And, in the early days of this game, people actually believed that if you didn't move the office, that you would have a higher chance of not dying to Freddy. Which is just untrue. You know, that it has nothing to do with that. And Scott said in the phone call, never mind, scratch that. It was supposed to be, like, a joke, I guess. I don't know. But, like, the point is that, like, people took what Scott said for that phone call, and they believed it. They thought that if you actually didn't move, that was a hint towards something, towards a mechanic or something, and Freddy wouldn't kill you if you didn't move. Which is kind of ridiculous. Even, like, you know, first, second grade me never believed that. But there was, like, a bunch of people in the community that did. Oh, okay. She just ran straight for the hall. I don't think she can just go straight to the hall. From the dining area. So she must have went... I guess she went to the restrooms or she went to the kitchen straight to Camp 4A. I don't know. Oh, now she's in the kitchen. There she is. Yeah, see, this render is also so cool. And so eerie. There was also a theory in this game where if you would honk Freddy's nose enough times, it would aggravate Foxy, and he'd like run out of his cove into your office, which again is not true. I actually believed this for the longest time. I thought that if you honked Freddy's nose, that it would aggravate Foxy, and it was not that. It was just the fact that I wasn't on you know, you weren't on your cameras for while you were doing that, so that's what aggravated Foxy, not pressing on Freddy's nose. I think it would be cool. I think it would have been cool if Scott did do that, though. Like a little Easter egg where you could boop Freddy's nose, but doing that would make Foxy, like, aggravated and he'd come out of his office, or his cove, faster than usual. Okay, so Freddy moved. Y'all heard his laugh. You can't really see it because Bonnie is, in the camera, and in these games, sometimes you just can't see all of the animatronics that are in the room. Because of the limits with Clip Team. So there is some animatronic prioritization. I cannot talk, bro. There is some animatronic prioritization in this game. And in FNaF 2. So yeah, see, now you can see Freddy in the back right there. So yeah. So Chica's in the hall. She hasn't came to my door a single time yet, which is odd. None of the animatronics have really done much of anything, which is odd. They're being pretty inaggressive, which is good, but, you know. Hello. It's good to get something going, because, you know, I'm pretty good at this game, so it's not like I'm gonna be overwhelmed or anything. Plus there's 4 animatronics, I think I'll be okay. I mean, I did 50-20 mode, so, you know. I think I should have my foot in this. These nights are so long. I feel feel like FNaF 1, I feel like they should have made the night shorter, like maybe 7 minutes. Because it's odd that the game with the least amount of things happening is the longest game. I mean, as long as nights. You know, there's like 4 animatronics you're worrying about. Oh, shoot. And the nights are like almost 9 minutes. In FNaF 2, the nights are 7 minutes. And then in FNaF 3, 4, and Sister Location, the nights are 6 minutes. And then in Ultimate Custom Night, the nights are, oh, they're both next to my door. They're 4.5 minutes, so, you know. It would have been nice to have the nights a little bit shorter, because once you know, it'll be good for when you're first playing the game, because that means you're going to be in the nights longer, and so okay, dang, Chica just left immediately. But game, so you're going to be in it longer, so you're going to be on edge longer, but like once you played it, it does sort of get boring, which is another critique I have with this game, is it's not, like, when you know everything that's going on and everything, it's not the most engaging game. I don't know the correct word to use for it, but it's not as exciting as, say, Five Nights at Freddy's 4, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Sister Location Custom Night, Ultimate Custom Night, obviously. But it's still a good game. It has more pros than cons to it, so it's okay. Bonnie is just staying right there. Chica's not really moving much either. Right as I say that. Not Chica. Oh, yep. They're both just camping at the outside of my door. Cool. And I notice, like, a lot of the time when people are first playing the game, they think to shut the door when the animatronics are right here. Which I hate saying that, because, you know, oh, they're both here. Because that's just wasting power, right? Y'all ever, like, watch a Let's Play of a game that you like, and, like, you know a lot about it, right? And so when you see someone making a dumb mistake, you, like, you get, like, insanely, like, mad, bro, because you're like, bro, what are you doing? You're gonna die if you keep doing this. Okay, so Chica's back there. Alright, Bonnie wants to camp my door. That's great. Another problem with the earlier nights of this game is, since the animatronics are on a lower AI, they're also gonna take longer to leave your door. The faster they are on the later nights, the longer it's going to take for them to, no, or the shorter, I guess, it's going to take for them to leave the door. And Foxy is peering out of his cove now, which is not good. Okay, you're not there. Yeah, Foxy, please just stay there. Okay, there we go. Cool, night 4. The night where Phone Guy dies. The later games left a lot of people confused before we found a prequel. We found out FNaF 2 was a prequel because, you know, Phone Guy's still alive in that game. But he died in FNaF 1, so how's that possible? Oh wait, it's just a prequel to the first game. She moved back. And that phone call left a lot of people, like, speculating who killed Phone Guy. Because, like, you know, you hear Freddy's jingle, you hear Bonnie and Chica's moans when you're on the cameras, and you hear Golden Freddy's jump scare sound, and you hear banging on the door, you hear Foxy's banging on the door. So, like, every animatronic, it could have been any animatronic from the first game, because that's, like, all of the animatronics we knew at this point. It was Golden Freddy, Freddy, Foxy, Bonnie, Chica. And that's it. So, you know, it could have been any of them 5. But I don't think it really matters who killed Fungi. It's not really important to the lore or anything. It's just a cool thing to know. And see, now they're twitching, like I said, on night 4, which they weren't doing before then. And they're making that weird, like, static noise. Garbling noises. Foxy's humming. I remember a while ago, when I played this game, I, like, listened to the entire phone call on night 4. And I didn't go on my cameras once, and so Foxy ran into my office. And it scared the hell out of me. Okay, are you just gonna camp my door now? I really hope you don't, Chica. I think she's just gonna camp my door, guys. This is really nice. So I might actually die. Okay, thank you. That just wasted so much power. And she's back in the hallway. That's an annoying thing with Chica. She can go back to the hallway, and so she can come right back to your door. Like, right after. Oh, whoops. I guess, yeah, Chica takes priority over Bonnie inside the dining area, so he's probably just in the dining area. Alright, well, I'm gonna chill a little bit. I have to chill on the cameras just a tiny bit. Yeah, see, he was just in the dining area the whole time. I have to chill on the cameras a little bit. Okay, who's near me? It's Chica. Yeah, Bonnie's just chilling here. This weird stare. But Chica drained a lot of power, and so I'm not going to be able to be on the cameras too much because of that. A good pace is probably 50% or slightly maybe below 50% at 3 a.m. And then, you know, maybe high 30s for 4 a.m. And I would say like 20, 19, 18% for 5 a.m. and you're good. So Freddy's in the woman's restroom right here, right? And so that left a lot of people thinking, what if Freddy's spirit's a girl, or what if Freddy himself is a girl? Which is just not the case. Scott just wanted to put him somewhere in this camera, and so he decided, you know what, I'm just gonna put Freddy in the girls' bathroom. Which is kind of understandable because it's hard to, it would be harder to see Freddy if he was in the men's bathroom back there, because you can't really see it too well. So, I think in the early days of the community, people were speculating on a lot of things that didn't really need speculation. Yeah, and there was a lot of hoaxes back in the day during this era, FNaF 1, 2, and 3. There were a lot of, like, hoaxes in the game. Like, I remember people thought that there was a dog named Sparky in this camera. And it was just somebody that faked the camera. Okay, so Freddy's in there. Someone just faked the render of Sparky being in this backstage at the door. And people bought it. Including me. But I mean, back then there was not a lot. There wasn't a lot known about the game. So, you know, people couldn't really, and no one really knew how to decompile the files to see if what people were saying was true. So people basically just took everything that everyone was saying and everyone believed it. You know, now if there were theories to come like that, people would know if they were real or not, because we can, you know, decompile the textures, decompile the MFA of the click team file, and see if that's an actual thing or not, right? We could have seen if Sparky was an actual thing, if that happened nowadays. We could have just decompiled the textures, dumped the textures, and seen This doesn't exist in the game. It's not in the game file, so yeah, that's just a hoax. Back then, people couldn't do that. So, you know, a lot of the fake Easter eggs that people apparently saw in the earlier days of FNaF, a lot of people, a good majority of the community, just believed them, me included, and because it was just early on in the game, people didn't really know what was true or not. FNaF 1, 2, and 3, that was the golden age of FNaF, to me. Yeah. The games, this entire franchise was only supposed to be 3 games. It was only supposed to be a trilogy. Which, you know, in retrospect, nowadays, it's definitely not that simple. Even though I kind of wish it was. Okay, so there's Freddy. Freddy normally doesn't get that far. I was about to say. So I need to stall Freddy on this camera now. In retrospect, there's, I don't even know how many games. 7, 8, counting the spin-offs, it's too many. So to deal with Freddy here, you have to watch him on the camera, and if you switch off, he has a chance of getting into your room, so you have to shut the right door so he doesn't do that. And before, a lot of people, you know, I'm not doing that right now because Freddy's very inaggressive, so his chance of getting into the office is pretty low. But you know, before, I don't remember what I was trying to say. So power's not looking good. I don't know how long I've been in 5 AM, but I think I'm gonna check on Foxy real quick. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill here then. Yeah, Foxy isn't even peeking out because he's doing his little hum thing. That just means that he's, like, not even peeking out. That means he's on, like, stage 1 in his cove. Alright. Let's hope I get lucky. Please, Freddy. There we go. You can still hear Chica in the kitchen. Alright, night 5. Things get a little bit harder here. But, you know, not too hard. This game isn't too hard just in general if you compare it to the other series, the other games in the series. It's really not that bad. Even the max mode is really easy. Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, guys, that phone call had so much to do with the lore. Like, the points that phone guy was making in that, like, it left a lot of people, like, shook. Because, you know, there were a lot of, like, at this point, a lot of the questions that people had about the series was, like, solved through that phone call. Okay, so Chica's already right outside my door. Like, dang, bro. These animatronics are not chilling this night. Like, Bonnie's in the hallway, Freddy's moved, freaking Chica's in the doorway, almost. Okay, she moved back. Yeah, power's not looking good. I'm gonna have to be more careful. I just like looking at the cameras. It's kind of boring just like staying in the office and flipping up every few seconds, you know? It's pretty boring doing that, so I haven't been doing that. Gonna have to get on better pace with power. Alright, so Freddy's moved. But, Yeah. Oh, there's Bonnie. Freddy is the only animatronic that can be stalled. I hear Chica in the... Yeah, I heard her. You can kind of hear when they're in the corners because you can hear the static garbling noises even when you're not on the camera. Like right now I could hear it. And I remember in the old mobile ports, there was like so many differences in the old mobile ports of the game. It was crazy. That's what I grew up on. I grew up on the old Android port of this game, and those garbling noises that you hear were not present in that version of the game. There was actually a lot of things that weren't present in the game, and so the game was kind of harder in some aspects because the nights were also way shorter. They were like half the time that the nights in the current version, the PC and console and current mobile version is. They were like half the time, and so that also meant that the animatronics were a lot faster in the old version of the game. And there was like a lot of things just cut out in FNaF 1 and in all of them, but like in FNaF 1 as well. FNaF 1 actually got the better end of things because like in some of the games like FNaF 2 and like Sister Location, there was so much like there were so many things that got like cut out of the games. And there were so many bugs that like made some of the games unplayable. But in terms of like FNaF 1, like a lot of the sounds you couldn't hear. Like this, you couldn't hear Foxy humming. I don't think you couldn't hear the like carnival noise. Some of the ambience music was gone. Some of the sounds would just glitch, like that sound that you hear when you pull up the cameras, like that, the like staticky noise that you're hearing. That wasn't there. Well, it was there, but like even when you got off the camera, it would still play. Chica's kitchen noises were the same volume no matter where you were. These, same volume no matter where you were. Freddy would kill you a lot quicker when your power went out. Your power would go down a lot faster as well. Yeah, there were so many differences in the game. Yeah, it was crazy. Those are some fun times though. The old ports of the games, those were good times in the series. Like I'm glad they got remastered on mobile and all that, but and you couldn't hear this either, I don't think. Even though it's odd though because you could hear it when you had your power out, but you couldn't hear it in the kitchen. They're both in there. We haven't had much problems out of Foxy, which is good. The most we've seen him is almost out of his stage, right? But he didn't get out of it, obviously. But like, back to what I was saying. I'm glad they remastered the ports. It's just like, you know, I miss the old ones as well. You can't really, you know, you can't get them back on iOS. You can get them back on iOS, that's a lie, because I did get them back on iOS. But you cannot get them all running right. You know what I'm saying? So I can't play all of the games. Dang, Chica. Oh wait, that's Bonnie. Yeah, that's Bonnie. You can't play all of them, which it just sucks. I wish that I wish they were still accessible for free, because they're basically a demo of the current versions of FNaF because there was so much cut out. There were so many differences and so much cut content. Like it would just be nice to play those for nostalgia. And there were so many differences. There were so many differences with the with those old ports that like they are the same game, but like there's so many that they could be a different game. Like FNaF 2 and Sister Location are the main culprits of that. Because like FNaF 2 there was so much cut out, like the static wasn't there on the cameras at all or the main menu. The sounds were cut out. Okay, my power is not looking good at all. I'm literally gonna have to like wing this. Yeah, I just realized how bad the power is right now. Can it freaking turn 5 a.m.? Okay, thank you. I don't know if we'll win this. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't looking too good for us. But yeah, there was like a bunch of differences in those versions, but I missed them. Okay, so Bonnie's there. I can hear his garbling. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna keep my doors open. Let's just hope that Foxy doesn't come through the door. Because it takes 20 seconds after he leaves the cove. Which I'm just hoping he hasn't... Please. Please, power. Just go out. Just go out. Before Foxy gets in here. Oh shoot. Now we just have to hope that Freddy takes a long time to kill us. There we go. Cool! I was a little worried there because my power was not good at the end. So we might actually have a deathless... This might actually be deathless. And I think what I'm gonna do for these is show all the jump scares. I'm gonna show all the jump scares for my playthroughs. So after I beat Night 6, I'm gonna do that. I don't think I'm doing 420 mode, I just don't really feel like doing that. I'll do Night 6, but I'm not gonna do 420. So yeah. First 5 nights, cool. Now I just gotta do Night 6, and then we'll be good. But yeah. So I'm gonna have to lock in for this one. Yeah, see, they're already like close. Bonnie's already close to my door. Come on, Bonnie. Okay, Freddy's move. Yeah, so this night's pretty pretty difficult when you're first playing a game. You know. Saw a newspaper there for a sec. Okay, so we're good on that. Just gotta see where's Bonnie. Okay, Bonnie's close. That's good, Bonnie. So, I also wanted to say this, guys. In this game, I know a lot, and it's really easy, right? I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna do this for a lot of the other games, but with some of the other games, they're a lot harder, right? They're a lot more RNG as well, and some of them I don't have as much game knowledge about. And some of them I can't just, you know, I can't just use a strat that will work all the time like I can for this game. So, because the games are going to be uncut, like, the footage is going to be uncut, there's probably going to be a few deaths during it, which might scare some people. I'm just letting you guys know beforehand. I'm not going to edit those out, it's just going to be raw gameplay. It's really hard to edit on console, and, I would prefer it to be raw. Hey, yo. Alright. So we gotta lock in. We kinda gotta play this like, Five Nights at Freddy's 420 mode. I don't know why I had to say the freaking name of the game. I could have just said 420. But yeah, the animatronics are pretty aggressive here, so as you guys can tell. Okay. And if I want to switch off the camera, I have to shut the right door so Freddy doesn't get into the office. Bonnie, can you go away? It's night 6. Why are you camping at my door? Since when do you do that on night 6? I love how he just comes straight to my door. No hesitation. And then, bro, just freaking takes forever to leave. Thank you. You're getting my pacing off, Bonnie. My power pacing is not good right now. Because of you. And Chica, you too. Why are you doing this to me? It should not be how this goes. Thank you. That should be how that goes. Bonnie, why didn't you leave that fast? This is night 6. You should not be camping at my door. Come on. Okay, why isn't Freddy moving, bro? Like, it's 2 a.m. Come on, Bonnie. You can do it. Just leave. Thank you. I thought we were over the camping days, but, you know, I guess not. Yeah, Foxy ain't even, like, Foxy's chill over there. I hear him humming, so that means that, you know, he's not even peeking out of his curtain. So we're fine with that. It's just like, you know, some of these other animatronics need to get on Foxy's level. Where's Bonnie? Oh. Okay. I think our power pacing right now is fine. As long as we don't get another animatronic camping the door. Oh shoot, I switched off on accident. I could have died right there. I don't know why Freddy isn't moving from this camera. I figured since it's night 6 by now he would. Like it's 3 a.m. and bro is still not moving. Let's check on Foxy. Okay, Foxy's good. Okay. We're not getting much of a break, are we? Couldn't tell if that was Chica leaving or not. Okay, Foxy's peeking out of his curtain now. Foxy, I thought we were chill. Oh, power pacing is not good. Never freaking mind. I'm literally gonna have to lock in for these last few hours. Why is Chica doing this to me? Please don't be at my door. Of course, bro. Thank you. Oh! Okay! Yeah, that was some bad luck right there. Okay! I died to Foxy! What a classic thing to happen to me, bro. That happens to me throughout, like, every playthrough with commentary. I die to Foxy. Why is it always Foxy? I swear, like, when I played with Kayla, I swear I died to Foxy. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I did. And then, like, 5 years ago, 5 years ago when I played this game on, like, old mobile, I died to old Foxy too. Old Foxy. I died to regular Foxy. I died to Foxy too. What is going on? Come on. What the Sigma? Hallucinations on the first second is crazy. Alright, we better lock in this time, guys. Yeah, that was stupid. That was like 420 mode Foxy right there. Like, since when does Foxy do that on night 6? That's never happening. I died at Foxy like at least once on every playthrough, though. It's so funny. FNaF 2, I'm more consistent on FNaF 2, which is a game that's like much harder, right? Oh shoot. You know what, bro? Loki, I think I might just die. Come on, who's gonna kill me? Who's gonna kill me? Is it Foxy? It's not Foxy. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm just gonna die, guys. Cause my PlayStation is telling me that I can only record for an hour. And I've kind of already recorded for like 55 minutes, so... Let me just show you the jump scares real quick. And then I'm getting off. So we got Bonnie. I'm gonna do Bonnie first. Come on, Bonnie. Sucks that I couldn't do night 6, but guys, it's kind of hard to fit that into, it's kind of hard to fit night 6 into this because the nights are so long. There you are, Bonnie. What's good? Are you gonna jam my door? Thank you. So if you go on your camera, let's see if we can hear it. Yeah, I've always thought that was creepy. I remember when I originally played this, like, on PC, I was like, bro, is that a zombie? Because I didn't know what it was, because on the old mobile version, I don't think you can hear this. You probably can, actually. I think I'm just crazy. So there's Bonnie's jump scare. I'm not going to show Foxy's, because, you know, I've already done that. Alright, now, Chica's. I don't even know if we'll have time to do Blackout Freddy. Bro, Chica. Come on. Come on. Are you really gonna do this? Oh, let's try and get to my door, please, buddy. We don't got all day. We do not have all day. Why are we in the kitchen? Why are we over here again? We do not have all day. Thank you. I swear to... Bro, I swear if you move back. Thank you. Oh no, my door is jammed. Whatever will I do? Yeah, bro, I'm not even gonna have time. I'm not even gonna have time for the last jump scare. My bad, y'all. My bad. I didn't know that PlayStation, only let you record for an hour. That's kind of stupid to me. I don't know if it's a setting I can change, but yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. You should be able to record for longer than an hour. That's ridiculous. Come on, Freddy. Thank you. Well, guys, that's it. Well, I mean, I can also do this, but, you know, I like have like 10 seconds. So hope y'all enjoyed. If you want the other gameplays, let me know. I'm Freddy. If you want to see the other ones, let me know. Have a good day, guys.